Welcome to my channel. It's been 24 hours and I've had time to watch some reactions to the assassination of Charlie Kirk and to think about what happened. And I have some thoughts that I want to express with you. I'm not going to do music today. I'm going to do one song. It's by Tom MacDonald. I'll do that later, but first I need to talk and show you some videos and talk about those videos, because what happened yesterday was not just the assassination of a conservative leader. It was a how do I want to put this? It was a crucial point in the history of America, and how we proceed from here will determine the future of our country. And so I feel I really need to talk about that. I have a bunch of videos that I've selected because they represent, to one degree or another, what my thoughts are on this. And the first one that I'm going to show you is Stevie Knight. He titled his video, "The World is Sick." Now, before we get into this, I've got to warn you. Stevie, if you don't know who Stevie Knight is, he's a black man. He is he has a reaction channel. He reacts mostly to rap. I've been subscribed to him for a long time. I watch his videos a lot. He speaks in the language of the street, so he cusses a lot. That may be offensive to some of you, and if that's the case, then just skip over this video. Don't watch it, okay? But I think he makes some really powerful points that need to be heard and need to be thought about. So, without further ado, we're going to hear from Stevie.
The past 20 hours or so have been very eye-opening. As I'm sure the majority of you know at this point, that Charlie Kirk was assassinated yesterday. And if you follow me on my other platforms, this isn't my first time addressing the situation, man. And to be quite honest, I could care less about anything else at this point. And I'm not hyper focused on the assassination of Kirk, because crazy people do crazy things. Never gonna stop. It's always been that way. It's gonna continue to be that way, man. But what the most glaring thing to me is a response to it, bro. Because as I'm sure it is for most of you, man, it's very difficult to be surprised by things today, man, because it's always something, and we get desensitized to it, right? The worst type of crimes, the worst type of situations, the assaults, the degenerate bull that just floods your social media at any given moment, bro. But we're at a pivotal moment, man. We're at a turning point here, man, because I stated in another video, man, that this is just attributed to the mental health crisis that we have here in America, which it absolutely is, man. But motherfuckers motherfuckers need Jesus, bro. And I'm not religious, man. Motherfuckers need Jesus, dog, because bitches don't know how to act. Bitches don't know how to act, man. I'm giving people too much benefit of the doubt, man. People are idiots. And if you feel offended by what I'm saying, bro, just unsub. Get the fuck out of here, bro, because you're fucking rotten inside you. The goddamn problem, bro, when we celebrating someone's death because you don't agree with his political views, man. This has been extremely eye-opening. It continues to be so as time has progressed since that happened, man, because I voiced my concern. I voiced my opinion, bro. And just people closer and closer and closer to me are highlighting themselves as the devil in the flesh, bro, when you were sitting here celebrating a man's death that way in front of his children, in front of his wife, because you disagree with the he's saying. That's where we at right now, bro. It's not just a mental health crisis, dog. People have no morals, dog. People are inhuman. People have been dehumanized. It is too sweet out here, man. Society is too easy when you got these dainty, liberal idiots that don't know nothing about war, about violence, about death, about anything, that are sitting here advocating for a fucking man's demise, bro. The shooter don't even fucking matter, bro. It don't even fucking matter, dog. It could be a liberal, it could be a conservative, it could be all plot, it could be a CIA op, it could be any of that shit, bro. The deed has been done, and they sitting here dangling this meat in front of these hungry ass heathens out here, gotten us riled the fuck up, bro. And it just shows how crazy the fucking world is when you got little kids out here celebrating Kurt's death. You got these bitch made hoes that don't know nothing about defending their fucking self, barking. Shit is too sweet out here, bro. Shit is too sweet out here, dog. It's too easy. Motherfuckers ain't got no purpose. Motherfuckers is lost. Motherfuckers got too much time on their hands. Motherfuckers give too many about shit that ain't got nothing to do with them to be out here celebrating the motherfucker's death. This is what happens, dog. This is what happens, bro. Motherfuckers hit me up over and over and over. Where was all this energy with the assassination in Minnesota, bro? You saying that? Anybody saying that just shows you where they are. It's just you don't give a fuck. Like, one has nothing to do with the other. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, but for me personally, I can't speak on something that I don't know nothing about. Right? I can't speak on nothing I don't know nothing about. Anybody that comes out here and takes anybody's life because of a political viewpoint is the devil in the motherfucking flesh. Point blank, period, bro. But people up here coming up with this shit to justify or minimize what the fuck has happened, y'all motherfuckers can go to hell. All y'all motherfuckers can go to hell, bro. You know what I mean? Like, you ask me, for me personally, bro, there's not anything a motherfucker can tell me, a motherfucker can say to me that is going to make me celebrate their death. Until now. Because y'all wishing death on people. Y'all are dehumanizing y'allself in that matter. Y'all realize that, right? Once you cross that line and you celebrating somebody's death, your life no longer exists. You expect the motherfucker to give a fuck about you when you just cheering and celebrating someone's husband, 2 daughters' father got killed because you disagree with them, and you expect fuck empathy. I understand people not being empathetic for a motherfucker that you don't give 2 fucks about. I understand that. Right, but to be out here on some demonic time shit with y'all's pitchforks and goddamn pom-poms celebrating the motherfucker's death. Political viewpoint, fuck religious background, fuck your gender, fuck all that shit, bro. There's right and there's wrong, there's moral and there's immoral. And this is the most dystopic it has ever been over here in America as long as I've been walking around. It's not just propaganda that's got me tight, bro. It's motherfuckers that I know. Bunch of motherfuckers that I know, right, that have drew a line. Human, inhuman. You know what I'm saying? Right, wrong. Devil, God. You know what I'm saying? Like, real shit, bro. It's too secular out this motherfucker, dog, to be sitting here on some demonic like this, bro. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers don't know how to act. Nobody holding y'all accountable. Nobody teaching y'all right from wrong. All y'all do is just be led with feelings. As long as I feel right about something, that means it's right. All right. All right. It is retarded over here, bro. It is literally retarded over here in the US of A. And it's only going to get worse, bro. It's only going to get worse, dog. People out here looking over their goddamn shoulder for voicing their motherfucking opinion, bro. You know what I mean? It's beyond me, bro. I can't fathom it, dog. I can't fathom it, bro, because it's not just these polarizing retards that say the most degenerate shit, bro. It's, for me, people that I follow, people that I had respect for, people in my fucking inner circle. You know what I'm saying? This ain't about politics, dog. This is about life and death, right and wrong, and people waking the fuck up, bro. And you know what I'm saying? I can't help but to have this fucking energy. I can't help to have this fucking animosity when it hit as close to home as it does right now with something as devastating as this, bro. But I do want to highlight those that, identify with the left, that identify with the blue party, that have now realized where we are and that have distanced themselves. I see them videos. I see people that I know that like, I can't rock with it, bro. You know what I mean? It's like a wake-up call, dog. It's like a wake-up call, bro. The world is divisive. It's going to continue to be so, and this has made the world that much more divisive. But there comes a time where you have to draw a line in the fucking sand and say, no, I ain't fucking with you. That is evil. You're fucked up. You're a bitch. I can no longer associate myself with anybody that feels what happened was right. I mean, hopefully a collection of people can come together with the same mindset, regardless if you are the left or the right, and just realize the moment that we are in right now, man, because it's up. You know what I mean? It's up, bro. That's it. The bell has been rung, dog. And this can either break us down or build us up, bro. And the only building up that can take place at this point is that everyone, regardless if you black, white, red, brown, gay, straight, man, woman, can acknowledge the fact that,
hey, kids are coming.
They say that Halloween isn't what it used to be.
Bro, this house is cooked.
That is evil. That is evil. We should all be able to have differences in opinion. We don't got to attack each other. I ain't got to agree with you, but I can acknowledge the fact that you're a human being. You deserve life. And I shouldn't be celebrating your life because I don't agree with you. And if you're on that side, we need to ostracize these people, bruh. These motherfuckers need to be exiled. All these people you see on TikTok celebrating, dancing, doing all this tap dancing for a motherfucker's death, dog. We need to isolate these fools and hold these motherfuckers accountable, bro. However the fuck that shit looks, bro. Keep that same energy, bro. Keep that same energy, woman. Keep that same energy, all y'all, dog, so we can point y'all motherfuckers out and just let it do what it do. And just let it do what it do. Motherfuckers is nuts. Motherfuckers is nuts, bro. Celebrating the man's death, dog. Was anybody celebrating the deaths in Minnesota? Were there a considerable amount of people that aligned with the right that were celebrating the assassination in Minnesota? Did that fucking happen? Because there's crazy motherfuckers that we can't acknowledge. There's anomalies, there's extremists, there's trolls, there's idiots, there's degenerates, and then there's all these people that have lost their fucking mind. You've lost your fucking mind. You're saying words have consequences. That's fair. And y'all's words got consequences too. And y'all's words got consequences too. Bruh. So, yeah, bruh. You see where I'm at with it, dog. I had to just get that shit out, and you know what I mean. Let's see how this goes.
We will be seeing how it goes. There's no question about that. We will definitely be seeing how it goes. I hope you didn't find his cussing too offensive. I've gotten used to it. That's just who he is. But the point that he makes, that this is a cross, we've crossed the Rubicon. We have now defined good versus evil, is absolutely correct. I see people saying, well, this wouldn't happen if we had gun control. You don't understand. This is not a physical battle, it's spiritual. The devil spirits don't need guns. They don't even need physical things. They can kill you from their spirit. What they're doing is they're getting all these people that are on the fringe, on the right and the left, okay? Both sides of the aisle, getting them stirred up so that they'll go out and create havoc, because what happens when you have havoc? You have chaos. And what happens when you have chaos? The devil spirits take over. They gain control of your country. Read the Bible. It's happened over and over and over again. Whenever a country turns from God, they turn to Satan. I don't care if you believe that or not. I really don't. I don't need to hear, your lack of belief. Just take it for what it is. If you don't like that, don't come to my channel anymore. I don't need you here if you're going to be dissing on God. Okay? But we have crossed the Rubicon. We now have people that are openly celebrating a human being's death, or finding ways to turn it into a political battle. That's insane. This is not political, it's spiritual. Wake up. I'm going to show you some more videos. I've thought about doing a little live stream, and then I thought, I want to break this up so that you have little chunks that you can digest as you want to, and the ones you don't want to see, you don't have to watch. So I'm just going to move on to the next one. I always pray for everybody on my channel. I continue to do that. I don't really care what you are. I don't care what your religion is. I don't care what your color is. I don't care whether you're a man or a woman or whatever. I pray for you because I care. And I pray that God will watch over you. But you got to wake up. This is happening not just in America. It's happening all over the world. And I'm not talking about shootings. I'm talking about evil. In Britain, they're arresting people for tweets, for crying out loud. In Germany, they're trying to completely wipe out a party because they don't like its views. How did we get to this point where we cannot disagree civilly? If you've ever watched Charlie Kirk, and I've watched him a few times, if you've ever watched him, he is the most he's the most non-confrontational person I've ever seen. He was full of love. You might not agree with his views, but he would listen to you, and he would debate with you, and he would discuss with you, and he would ask you to think about what you believe. That's what America used to be about. I went in the military. I went in the service to defend the Constitution of the United States. And one of the things that we believed back then was, I may disagree with what you have to say, but I will defend to the death your right to say it. Now, if I disagree with you, I shoot you. That's where we've come to. We had senators, and I don't know, I don't think they were all senators, but Democratic politicians in Minnesota shot to death in their homes because someone disagreed with them. Oh, God, it's just gotten out of hand. It's gotten insane. And the normal people need to wake up and pay attention and realize what's going on. This is a spiritual battle. We're in a warfare fighting for the future of America. And if you don't get on the right side of it, you're going to watch this country go down the tubes. And the rest of the world with it. It's insane. It is insane. And you need to admit that. You need to say, this is crazy. We shouldn't be doing this, no matter who it is. I don't want to see someone on the left shot to death because they're expressing their viewpoint. Do you? Well, I'm going to show you a video next in just a second, and you'll see somebody who says that.